Hi, Andisa. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome. How are you?
Ma'am, I'm not feeling well today.
Are you not feeling well? What's wrong?
Ma'am, I'm sick, ma'am. I wrote a message in the chat box, ma'am. I won't be able to join you guys today.
Oh, we're going to miss you. We're going to miss you, but you just look after yourself and feel better, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll join you guys.
Get some rest.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and take care, and I will see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, bye, Andisa. He's just joined us. Welcome, Theo. Nice to see you. Welcome, Tamisha. Welcome, Owetu. Glad to have you on. And Mutondwa, welcome. And Trevor. Welcome, Trevor. Just going to give it a little bit longer as he comes on. But while we're waiting, if you guys want to get started, we've got a couple of word problems to do. Evening, Theo. So we've got a word story. The story, Sam, of Pumazile had a box that has a volume of 42 cubic centimeters. So that's 42 centimeters cubed. If it's 3 centimeters wide and 2 centimeters long, what's the height of the box? And what's the surface area of the box? So we're going to get your brains warmed up nicely this evening. Okay, got to get out. Had an extra day of weekend, and you missed me for maths on Monday evening because of our nice long weekend. So we're going to get going nice and hard and fast this evening. So working out that one, and then we've got Jethro was playing with the dice. He measured one side of the dice, and the dice side measured 2 centimeters. So what's the volume of the dice, and what's the surface area of the dice? Okay, so we're working out both of those while we wait for everyone else to arrive. And then we'll have a look and see how we're going. And anybody that's on the live stream, welcome. Happy Wednesday. I hope you had a nice long weekend and that you got some extra rest on Monday. I think we're pretty much halfway through the term, hey? So gearing up for exams and all the studying, all the last minute panic and stress. Very stressful. This is our last measurement lesson. So if you can think of questions that you want to ask me, you're welcome to ask questions in the chat. And sorry, live stream people, I will, if you want to send a thumbs down or send Michaela a message, we can see if we can help. But we're going to look at some other things tonight. Hi, Aisha. I'm not sure if I said hello to you already. We've got Kaylin joining us. Tamisha, is your screen black? That's not good. Okay, I'm glad you can hear.
Yeah, Tamisha, you might have to refresh, so like join, leave and then come back because it's visible on our end.
Hi, Uko. Hi, Ifalashi. Welcome. So did anyone manage to come to the workshop on Friday? I know Yandisa came. Did anyone else manage to make it onto the workshop? You can unmute and tell us and let us know how it was.
Yes, ma'am, I was there.
Were you there? And how
Yes.
was it? Was it useful?
Yes, I
Oh.
managed to get some pretty helping tips.
Oh, fantastic. That's great. Glad to hear it. Hi, Kaylin. That's very cool. So
Ma'am,
you
I
guys
came to the workshop on Friday too.
Did you? And was it good?
Yes, it was amazing. So I'm gonna use the tips that Mrs. Nikela used for my maths exam.
Oh, that's awesome news. Do you want to share one tip with us? What was the most useful tip?
Is don't multitask. In every test, you will not multitask. Otherwise, maybe the teacher might see you multitask and then you fail, you know, or it get but yeah, I know one tip that don't multitask during a test.
Okay, that's a very helpful tip. That's a very helpful
Yes.
tip. Cool. I'm glad you took something useful away from that. So fingers crossed, it's going to make a massive difference in your tests and exams coming up, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
That's very cool. When does everyone, do you guys want to pop in the chat when you start your exams? Because I know some people said they start very early. I think someone said they're even starting this week. And some people said they're starting a little bit later. Have we got exams coming up soon, guys? Ninth of November, 15th, 18th, 7th. Sure. Zile's winning with the race at the moment. That's early. Sure, that's next week. Oh, that's early. That's Monday next week. Goodness gracious. 17th. 3 weeks. Oh, so it's getting close to that time here when we're going to be writing exams and getting all nervous. So I hope you're all preparing already. We're not waiting for the night before here. Can anyone tell me what's the best way to study maths? Pop in the chat. What's the best way to study maths? No one can tell me. All right, okay, so Vumazela, you've got a while until you write maths. That's good. Do we study maths by practicing it? Hey, guys.
Not really, ma'am. Well, you have to go through the stuff that really that are bothering you. That you
Yes.
find.
That's right. So if you find something really easy, then you don't want to spend all your time practicing the easy things because you already know how to do those. Hey, so you're gonna spend your time.
Let's say, okay, what my answer I'm saying that we should spend more time on the things that struggle and less time on the things that, well, it's essential.
Exactly, 100%. That is just the right thing. And so with maths, you just have to practice and practice and practice and practice, because you can't just study the rules. You have to know the rules and then you have to practice them over and over and over again to get them right. That's the only way at maths is by practicing it. That's the basic exercising and getting strong muscles. You have to exercise all the time.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, where are we at, guys, with the do nows? How are we winning? Can I get a thumbs up if you've managed to do one of them? And 2 thumbs up if you've managed to do both of them. Oh, We're having a quiet night tonight. Okay, Nell's done 1. Waity's done 1. Pumazila's done the 1. Cool. Okay, so I think if you have time, you can start on the second one. But I'm going to give you another minute or 2 to work on the first one, and then we're going to go through the first one and then move on so we don't run out of too much time. Hi, Salamina. Hi, Stimbiso. Hi, Wandile.
Hi, ma'am.
Welcome, welcome. Tumelo, hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Are you well?
Yes.
Good.
Hello, ma'am.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. How are you?
Fine, and you, ma'am?
Well, thank you. Nice to have you with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we all finished the first one. Can we go through the first one? Should we forget about Jethro's one? Okay. Yes, I think we're going to leave Jethro for this evening. Jethro hasn't come onto the meet either. So we'll leave Jethro's stories up and we'll have a look at Pumazile's one. So does somebody want to talk to us about Pumazile's box? Right, the box that Pumazile's got, that's got a volume of 42 cubic centimeters, or centimeters cubed. Ah, I feel like she's done both of them. Fabulous. Can I get someone, anyone? Otherwise I'm going to start picking at random. I'm going to do the teacher's favorite game where we just choose someone. Just throw that away so you can't see it. There we go. Right. Okay, I'm going to do lucky. Who am I going to choose? I'm going to choose Tumelo. Or Tumelo, have you done the first one?
No, ma'am.
No, you came on quite late. Hey, should we choose Anel? Anel, are you there? Oh, Nell's not answering. Okay, what about?
I didn't do that one. I did the other one instead.
Oh, did you do the Jethro one? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'm going to call on you then, Nell. You're going to do the Jethro one for me when we get there. Okay, so just remind me that it's you when we get there. All right.
Okay.
Cool. Is there anyone who would like to try? Otherwise, I'm going to choose the namesake to do it, and then Pumazile can do it, seeing as it is about Pumazile. No one. Okay, Pumazile, it looks like you're up. You're up, my love.
I'm not too sure. But ma'am, when it comes to volume, you basically it's width, height, and length.
That's right. Okay, so you're multiplying the length times the width
Yes.
times the height. Okay.
Yes.
Now, in this one, did I give you the volume?
Yes.
Yes, so we know that the V is 42, so now we can do some substituting, can't we? So the V is 42, So 42 is equal to, and we've got 2 centimeters long, and we've
Yes,
got
and
3 centimeters wide, and we don't know what
a
the height
7.
is. And it's going to be a 7, hey, okay, because we don't know the height yet, and when we work it out, that's going to make 6. And to get rid of the 6 on this side, we divide it by 6. So we have to divide this side by 6, and we're going to get 7. Okay, so my height is equal to 6 times something, which is 6 times 7. So my height is 7 centimeters. Okay. So far, so good. I hope so. So if we know what the height is, Pumazile, can we work out the surface area?
Ma'am?
Do you know? Can we work
Yes.
out the surface area now?
So the numbers still don't change.
The numbers don't change. It all stays the same. But now we just know what the third number is.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Does somebody want to help Pumazile? What do we do for surface area? Theo, what do we do for surface area?
Ma'am, don't you divide the 7 by 42? 42 divided by 7.
No, that's going to give me 6, which is the 2 times the 3. Okay.
Don't you times the 6 by the 7?
6 times 7 is 42, which is going to give us the volume. Okay,
Oh, yes.
so now we finished with the height now. We don't need to worry about the height anymore. Okay, that was to help us get what the third measurement is in our cube. Okay, because now this is a cuboid, so I'm going to make it bigger like that. Ooh, sorry, it's a bit squishy, right? And we've got 2 centimeters. We've got 3 centimeters, and we've got 7 centimeters on the side there. How do I work out surface area? Can we remember? I've lost the whole thing. Where did my cube go? Who can tell me? Anyone? Have we forgotten? Okay, so remember surface area is when we're going to add all of our different, we work out all the different face areas, the areas of each face, and then we add them together. Remember that? Okay, we have to work out the area of each face, and then we multiply them together. Okay, so because it's a cube, we've got surface area is equal to 2 lots of the length times the width, plus for the second face, 2 lots of the next length times width, and then plus 2 lots of the next length times, oops, let's move that out the way, times width. And now we can substitute. Okay, so we've got 2 times, let's go with this face first. Okay, we've got 2 and the height is 7. So we've got 2 times 7. Plus 2 lots of, let's have a look at this one. That's 3 times 7. And then we're going to have a look at this one. And this is going to be 2 over here times 3 over there. Does this sound familiar, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we did last week before the long weekend when everybody's brains went on holiday. Okay? If you're anything like me, my brain went on a little bit of a holiday. I thought today was Thursday. It was a horrible surprise to discover it was Wednesday still. Right, so we've got, what's 2 times 7? 14. Plus 3 times 7 is 21. And 2 times 3 is 6.
6.
Okay, and now we can, oh, sorry, 2 times 6. Let's erase that, make it neater. 2 times 6. Okay. Do we know what to do now? Well, Theo's got an answer. Let's see if Theo's answer is right. Okay. 2 times 14 is 28. Are you going to race me with your calculators, everyone? 2 times 21 is 42. Plus 12. And 28 plus 42 is 70. Plus 12 is 82 centimeters squared. Okay, Theo's found his mistake. Excellent. Okay, so my surface area is 82 centimeters squared. Right. Do you agree with me? Do your calculators agree with my brain? Is my brain so good that no one's going to double check my brain? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Does this sound familiar, guys? Do you remember doing this last week? Okay, how did I get the 3 by 7? Okay, I'm going to change my color quickly so I can show you how I got the 3 by 7. So this face here, okay, my length of my face is 3, and the width of my face is 7. That's that 7, that's right, that we worked out earlier. Okay, there's my 7, that one there. And that's how I get my 3 by 7. Okay, that's where the 3 times 7 comes from. All right, the 2 times 7, let's pick a different color. Let's go with orange. There's my 2. Okay, and we said that the 7 was the height, so this is a 7. So when I work out the area of this face, it's 2 times 7, length times width. And there's 2 lots of them because there's a front one and a back one that we can't see, which is why we've got 2 of them. Okay, and then the 2 times 3 comes from this top cube, this top face at the top. Okay, all right, shall we move? Shall we have a look at Jethro's one? Sorry, Jethro, you came late. You didn't, I don't think you saw it, but there's a story with your name on it. So we'll actually scroll all the way across. Right, so Jethro was playing with the dice. He measured one side of the dice, and the dice measured 2 centimeters. So we had a cube, and the cube was 2 centimeters. And I wanted to find out what the volume of my cube is and what the surface area was. Right, so Anel, you worked out this one. So what's my volume?
Is the volume side times side times side?
Yes, length times width times height.
Okay. 2 times 2
Yep.
times 2,
Yep.
which equals 8.
8 once.
8 centimeters.
Just a plain 8 centimeters?
Cube.
Cubed. Or Sam, cubed, 8 centimeters
Okay.
cubed. Okay, so 8 centimeters cubed. All right. I don't want to go, I'm not going to do the surface area one now because I don't. Can we go very quickly through the surface area? Or do you guys think you've got surface area now after the last one? I don't really want to spend a huge amount of time on surface area because I don't want to run out on capacity. But quickly, we're going to work out the area of face A, the area of face B, and the area of face C. And we're going to have 2 of the A's, 2 of the B's, and 2 of the C's. And we add them all together. Hi, Baja. Right, so surface area, we've got 2 of the length times the width for A, plus 2 of the length times the width for B, plus 2 sorry, times length times width for the C. Right. We've got 2 of 2 times 2 plus 2 of 2 times 2, because all of the sides are 2. So nice, straightforward one. You're going to get your calculators out and work it out, everyone. That's a 2 there, whoops. Okay, so that's going to be 2 times 4. So that's 8 plus 8 plus 8. And who's going to tell me the answer? 24. Theo got there first. Okay, so my surface area is 24 centimeters squared. Okay. Is there anyone who's looking at this going, oh no, I have no idea what you've just done?
We understand, ma'am.
You understand? Okay, speak now, if ever hold your peace. Well, no, you can ask your teacher at school. Okay, we good. Okay, we're gonna move on a little bit then, guys, to today's topic, because otherwise we're gonna run out of time. And there's something cool that I want to do with you. Right? Oh, not that. I don't want to do that with you. And I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. Is it going to move? Yes, it's moving. Okay. Hey, sorry, guys. My computer's misbehaving. Okay. So we are going to have a look tonight at capacity. Okay. So capacity is the amount of space inside a prism. So we spoke last time about volume being the amount of space something takes up. And now capacity is how much something can fit inside a prism. So if we had to fill a prism up with water or a cylinder up with water, how much water could we fit inside it? And how many milliliters are inside it? So you can tell me, we measure it in milliliters, liters, and kiloliters. How many milliliters are in 1 liter? Quick six, fastest finger.
1,000.
Yes, 1,000. Fantastic. And let's find the pen. Thank you, pen. 1,000. And kiloliters. How many liters are in 1 kiloliter?
100.
Oh, can we remember from when we did conversions? What did we say kilo meant? Kilo has a
2,000.
kilo.
1,000.
So kilo means
10,000.
1,000. 1,000. Kilo is Greek for 1,000. So if you know kilo means 1,000, you know some Greek, which is quite cool. You can say a Greek word. Okay. Kilo means 1,000. So it means that you have 1,000 liters in 1 kiloliter and 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Okay. So here's a question for you. How many, quickly work it out, how many 250 ml jugs would it take to fill up a 1 liter jug? How many medicine spoons would it take? A medicine spoon is 5 milliliters, it's a teaspoon. And how many 100 milliliter jars would it take to fill up a 1 liter jug if I wanted to fill them up with water, one at a time? Okay, so quickly work out for me. How many bottles of water would I need to fill up a 1 liter jug? How many spoons would I need? And how many jars would I need? Okay, we need all your answers written down in 10, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, have you got your answers written down for those three? I hope so. Let's check. Okay. I'm going to ask, let's see who I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask Tumelo. Tumelo, how many, Tumelo, do the first one for me. How many water jugs of 250 mils do I need to fill up a 1 liter jug, Tumelo?
May please repeat the question?
So we're looking at this water jug, okay, this water bottle. How many do I need to fill this jug here? How many must I pour in to fill up this jug, which is 1 liter capacity?
Ma'am,
Good answer.
you'll need
Ma'am, can I try?
Hold on, give me a second.
you'll need 750 millimeters.
Well, okay,
to
so I
fill up
want to
the
make 1 liter, and 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Okay, so 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. My bottle is 250 milliliters. So how many lots of the 250s? So how many bottles of water must I pour in to make 1,000 milliliters? So if we count in 250s, how many will I need? So we've got 250 plus another 250 is 500 plus another 250 is 750
ma'am.
plus
4.
another one is 1,000. So we need 4. Okay, so we need 4 bottles of water to fill up our jug. Right. How many medicine spoons, teaspoons will I need? Yes, try. Let's hear it.
200.
I'm going to need 200 of those. Fabulous, because 1,000 divided by 5 is 200. We need 200 spoons to fill up a 1 liter bottle. Okay, and how many 100
Can I
ml
try
jars do I
lesson?
need? Yes, if Elisha, do you want to try?
10.
10. I'm going to need 10 jars to fill up my water bottle. Okay, so if you think about a medicine spoon, when you've had to have medicine, you don't get that much liquid in it, do you? So if you're really thirsty and you want lots to drink, the medicine spoon is only going to give you a tiny bit of liquid. It's got a very small capacity. And the capacity of my spoon is how much it can fill before it overflows. And that's 5 milliliters. Okay, so that's very small. 250 milliliters is a lot bigger, and a liter is huge. Okay, so I'm going to get you to have a look at this guy for me. Okay, so we're going to put these in order from biggest to smallest. Now, to help you, because it's going to make it easier, I'm going to give them each a number or a letter, and then we can decide. So let's call this A. We're going to call this one B, pot B. The bottle is C. No, let's make the bottle D. C is the teacup, and E is the jug. Okay, so now we need to look at the measurements. So half a liter, 1 liter and 25 milliliters, 468 milliliters, 1 liter 250, and 1,000 milliliters. Okay, we need to decide which one is the smallest, and we're going to go from smallest to biggest. Okay, so quickly order them for me. So on your piece of paper, order them up for me. Okay, have we ordered?
No, ma'am.
Okay, 1 more minute to have a look. So we're looking for the smallest one, and we're going to end with the biggest one. Awesome, Jethro, well done. Well done, Theo. Ten more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what I want you to do is in the next 30 seconds, you write your letter order in the chat. Okay, so in the chat box, you're going to write the letter order. So I'll start, my first letter is C. Okay, so you're going to write your letter order in the chat box and hit enter. On your marks, get set, go. I think we're waiting for 1 or 2 more, and then I'm going to, we'll have a look at it because I see quite a few that are right, and then a few, I think we've done the order backwards, where we started with the biggest to the smallest. Okay, so most people agree that the smallest one is C, okay? Because we've got 468 milliliters. I think there's a few people who did theirs backwards when they started with D, and they had D and then B. So then you've gone from the biggest container to the smallest container, and we wanted smallest to biggest. Okay, we wanted the smallest and ending with the biggest. Okay, so you've done the order backwards. So you must be careful when you're reading that you do answer the question correctly, especially with maths, with smallest to biggest. Okay, so I think everyone agreed that C was the smallest one because it's got 468 milliliters. Okay, and I switched my pen off. Right, so we've got C is the smallest. Okay, now if we look at the rest of them, here D is 1 liter, so that's 1,000 milliliters and 250 milliliters. E is 1,000 milliliters, so E is smaller than D. B is 1,000 milliliters and 25 milliliters, so that's quite big as well. And this one is half a liter. And half a liter, if we look at our jug, half a liter is that much. That's 500 milliliters. Okay, so half a liter is 500 milliliters. So our next smallest one is actually A, okay, because it's half of a liter. It hasn't got a whole liter yet. So A is the second smallest. The third smallest is 1,000 milliliters. So it's E, right? Then is B, because we've got 1,000 and we've got 25. And this one, I'm going to do a line all the way there, is 1,000 and a 250. Okay, so we've got, after E, we've got this one, B, and after B, we've got our last one, which is D. Okay, is there anyone who's not sure how I got the answer how we worked that out, how we got that answer? I'm assuming by the quiet that everybody's fine with it, okay? And we've seen if we went a little bit wrong, we've seen where we went wrong. Okay, all right. I think this is good though, guys. I think you're all right with this. Do we need to have a bit of a brain break? I feel like you guys have gone very quiet and switching off. So,
Yes,
Teacher
ma'am.
Nikayla, do we need one? All right, so Teacher Nikayla, if you're there, Miss Nikayla, would you mind popping today's poll on? It's labeled today's
Sure.
date. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. The first one, should school uniforms be banned? Should we not have to have them?
Yes.
Oh, that's a very important yes right there. Right, if the sky could rain down food, which food should it rain? Vegetables, fruit, meat, sweets, chocolates, burgers and chips, or soup?
Burger. Soup.
Soup. Yeah, why not?
I'm not
And that's
soup.
only the third. Sorry, I deleted the third question. So just choose anything for this third question. Sorry, I made a mistake there. Okay, so it's just two questions really. The third question doesn't really work. So just pick A for the third one, A or B. You can choose. How are the answers looking, Miss Nagela? Are they coming in?
Yes. So surprisingly, quite a few people said no to school
Oh.
uniforms being banned.
That's
you're
surprising.
lucky.
Interesting.
Ah, so everyone would say yes, they should be banned.
Yeah, I would say yes if I could answer. Just because my school uniform was also very ugly.
I know. I don't know why they make school uniforms so ugly. Our school uniform is also very ugly.
Yeah, some
We
have
call them
nice
tea
ones.
towels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ours look like tea towels. They did not look
I
very
know.
nice at all. That school uniform does look
Okay.
smart. Does look smart. So this is good.
Yes. So the raining food question, no one chose fruits and vegetables.
What? No.
Can't
Ma'am.
say I'm surprised.
Man, but burgers have vegetables inside them, man.
That is
It's veggie
true.
burgers, man.
That
Make
is
a good
true.
point.
Yeah, so that one, most people said burgers and chips. Then the next best one was meat and then sweets.
Ooh.
I would have voted sweets as well, or maybe vegetables.
It would have to be soft sweets though, guys. Because can you imagine if it was raining those hard sweets? You know, like those hard sucking sweets, and then it clapped you on the head while you were walking.
Man,
Also,
especially when you're
cool.
bald.
exactly.
Yeah,
Also
I don't know.
meat. It would have to be cooked meat because that would be absolutely horrible if it was raw meat raining from the sky.
It would, and without sauce.
Ugh.
Because could you imagine walking to school and then you just get like tomato sauce all over your head as you're walking? That sounds disgusting. Not cool. I still think that soup is the best idea.
Yeah,
I voted for soup. I voted for soup. Because then it's warm rain. It's warm as it lands on you. And you can just open your mouth and drink while you're walking.
Yeah.
No.
Life is good, right?
Then what if it's hot?
We'd have to
Then
go
we
with
will
like
burn
lukewarm
you.
soup. We'd have to go with a lukewarm soup.
Yeah,
Like just a little
lukewarm
bit,
soup.
just a little bit hot, just a little bit warm. And you could like maybe the flavor could change every day. You know, like one day it could be chicken soup, and the next day it could be, I don't know. Someone told me about
Butternut.
lasagna soup. Lasagna, like don't know about lasagna soup. They put pasta in their soup. I'm not sure about that.
Ooh, I've never heard of that.
No, it's very strange. Very strange.
What if bird poop gets in your mouth?
That is a good point. That is a good question.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, no, I don't like the idea of that at all. Okay. Right, guys, that was fabulous. Thank you for that. You make me feel warm and toasty inside. Can I check with you, everyone? So while some of you have your mics on, have you guys done this at school where you've had to convert it from milliliters to centimeters cubed? Where you've had to change?
No, ma'am.
Okay, we haven't done changing volume to capacity. So some have, some haven't. Okay, so I'm going to very quickly tell you, because it's actually quite straightforward if you just learn, the rule. So if you come across this, okay. So if you have a volume of 1 centimeter cubed, so your cube has a volume of 1 centimeter cubed, that means when you put that cube in a block of water or in a bowl of water, it's going to displace it by 1 milliliter. Okay, so 1 centimeter cubed of volume takes up the space of 1 milliliter. Okay, all right. So 1 centimeter cubed is 1 milliliter. 1,000 centimeters cubed is 1 liter. And we don't need to worry too much about this one, but a meter cubed is 1 kiloliter, but you're not going to get there. You're only going to do these two this year. Okay, so, and some of you might not even do it this year. Okay, some of you might, some of your schools might choose to leave it off. Okay, but you might do this one and this one. So 1 centimeter cubed is equal to 1 milliliter in capacity, and 1,000 centimeters cubed is 1 liter. Okay, so what I want you to have it do for me is you're going to convert. So 7 milliliters, how many centimeters cubed is it? 25 milliliters, how many centimeters cubed? And 256 milliliters, how many centimeters cubed? Okay, and think about, so you're going to go back to this all the time. Okay, 1 centimeter cubed is 1 milliliter, and 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cubed. So if you've got 7 milliliters, how many centimeters cubed will you have? And then if you have time, you can do this one as well, converting it from liters to centimeters cubed. Yep, but I know my cubed is gone. I think it got left behind. Okay, Kanye. Otherwise, we're going to run out of time. Kanye, if you've got 7 milliliters of liquid, what volume of space will that take up?
7 centimeters cubed.
Perfect. 7 centimeters cubed. Direct translation. Excellent. Let's see. Theo, if I've got 25 milliliters of liquid, what volume will it take up?
25 centimeters cubed.
25 centimeters cubed. And if I've got, Trevor, if I've got 256 milliliters, what volume will that take up?
256 centimeters cube.
Perfect. 256 centimeters cubed. Okay. And let's have a look at the other side. One delay. If I've got 1 liter of liquid, how many centimeters cubed is that? It's 1 delay there. Okay, should we try Salamina?
Oh, ma'am, for a conversion to centimeter,
Yeah.
1,000 centimeters cubed.
Perfect. So 1 liter is 1,000 centimeters cubed. And Stembiso? Stembiso,
fine.
9 liters is how many centimeters cubed?
9,000.
9,000. Fabulous. And let's see, who am I going to pick on next? Alwetu. I haven't heard from you today. Alwetu, 18 liters would be how many centimeters cubed? Alwetu, are you there? Okay, let's try Baja. Oh no, it's gone. Sorry, did I stop sharing? Hold on. There we go. Sorry, guys. Baja, can you tell me the answer for 18 liters?
18,000 centimeters squared.
18,000 centimeters cubed. Fabulous. Well done. Excellent. Well done, everyone. That's really well done. Okay. So that's all there is when you're converting from volume to capacity. That's how simple and straightforward it is. If you can remember that 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cubed and 1 liter is 1,000 centimeters cubed. So it's just learning that and remembering it. So take a screenshot if you need to. Then you'll be able to do these conversions easy peasy lemon squeezy when it comes to doing it in your class. Okay. And that, guys, is all we have time for in today's lesson, which is very sad because I've got a whole lot more I wanted to do with you. But I think you've worked really, really, really well today. I'm very impressed. I think your brains have definitely stretched a little bit. And I'm very, very, very happy with how you have managed the maths today. So very well done. You can give yourself a round of applause or a pat on the back, whichever you choose. Well done. Can I hand over to you, Nikayla?
Yes. Okay, so I'm just going to share. Cool. So, this was our last lesson. Hey, Teacher Rebecca.
It was. I'm very sad.
So well done to everyone who has attended all 7 lessons. I think you guys are very strong and you're doing really well. So everyone deserves a round of applause for that. Well done. And yeah, we do have a leaderboard and you guys are doing really well. So we have Theo and Lianzo at first place with 6 activities done, which is a lot. Well done. Trevor, you're at second with 5. Well done. Olwetu and Anel, third place with 4. Well done. And Stembiso and Pumuzile at 4th place with 3. And KD, Ridwan, and Jethro with 2 done at 5th place. So well done, everyone. Keep up the hard work. And yeah, it's a final push. All the best for the studying. I hope the workshop helped. And yeah, if you need any assistance or refreshing, then just you can send us a message and I can just assist you guys on the app as well, because we do have things in the skills section of the app that can help you. Okay, so for the homework, we don't have too much. It is just basically in the topic of surface area and volume, any outstanding quizzes or exercises that you haven't managed to get through, basically work through that entire section and make sure everything is covered in there. So yeah, that's it from my side. All the best, guys, and thanks so much for joining us.
Guys, it's been amazing getting to know you. I'm sure I'm going to see you again. I'll pop up on your screen at some point and say hello. But if I don't see you before you start writing your exams, good luck, everyone. I hope it goes really well and that you stay calm and you remember everything that you've learned up until now. So good luck.